Welcome. It's your little birdie. Tweet, tweet. It is time for more talos principle.
Have you seen Miranda's design for a transport system that would connect all the labs to the machine?
It's amazing, isn't it? I think she's really excited about showing this place to people one day. She also kept asking me about what kind of monuments we could build, to really transform the landscape, show the possibilities.
But her capsules only fit one person.
It's just the first iteration. Give her some time. She'll figure it out. Remember how many mistakes we made in the beginning, even with all the blueprints we had?
But that's not my point. It just worries me that she lacks context. Her imagination is incredible, but it's still limited by what she hasn't experienced.
Would it have been better if she'd been raised in New Jerusalem? If her mind was limited by self-hate and decay? If all she could imagine was sitting around ignoring the universe in favor of self-righteous solipsism?
No, but I don't know.
Sorry. You're not wrong. We can't stay hidden forever.
Hey. Oh. Alright, new mechanic. Alright, we got a blender. Oh, no, I think we actually do need the red. Wrong way. One more. Easy enough. All right. Alright, that was my tutorial. Let's go. Oh, wow. Alright.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough, irritating, and it gets in my ball bearings.
Alright, cute. If you say so. Ow. I keep getting confused. I'm sorry. Ow. Okay. Wrong way. Don't like sand. Alright. Other way. Right, and then we need red. Which is here, so we gotta turn it wrong way. Fine, if that's the way it's gonna be.
I spotted the lab with the drone. Sending you the coordinates.
Thank you. Three is this way. Okay. Hello, ow. Oh, hey.
She's
There is
remarkable,
still this
isn't she? She sees so much beauty in everything.
She is, you're right. But I'm not sure she doesn't see too much beauty.
Is it wrong to be delighted by the perfection of the universe? To look at what surrounds us and experience awe instead of just fear?
No, but to call it perfection implies a kind of moral value that it doesn't have. The universe is cold, Athena. It doesn't care about us, or about life, or civilization. It fundamentally cannot care. But Miranda seems to think it's almost benevolent, purposeful.
You're right. But have you considered that maybe she sees something we can't see? A step ahead? You know, Cornelius, if we succeed, the next generation will not be like us. They might see the world in ways we never could have imagined. Maybe she's the first sign of that.
I hope so. I really do, Athena. You know that I love her, and I am perpetually amazed that this being we created that came solely from our minds is so profoundly different and unique. That does strike me as a kind of miracle. But it's also a huge responsibility, and I worry about our choices.
Hmm. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. This here, I think. We need the cube. Thank you for the cube. Right, I think I have all the pieces now. Oops. Need another cube. I think I need a cube on the ground. You can get back up here. I think that's the idea. Not quite sure. Yeah, that was the idea. It's got a little face on it. Look at that. Okay. Whee! Alright, and this is a star, I think. What do you need? Interesting. Where's my phone? I better take a picture of this for later. Alright, let's see. That's the lab. We'll get there when we get there. I want to puzzle. Control. Interesting. Alright, so we need a blue. Oh no! Okay. Where did I put the digger? The... Okay. Like that? Yeah, like that. Alright. Poozle!
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
I'm sorry it's not more interesting for you. No. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Guess the lab must be...
There are entirely too many strange things going on around here.
What? Alright. Faith. Perhaps faith is neither choice nor ambition. Perhaps faith is demand for our pain to have meaning. For the stories of the world to rhyme. For a world designed by a loving hand. Perhaps I will believe with defiance in the forgiveness of all sins. Prayers that refuse to be gentle. Unauthorized trial at secondary site. Catastrophic failure. She's gone. No.
It's over. We failed. Everything we thought we were doing. It's all ashes now.
I don't think you really believe that.
She's gone, Cornelius. She's gone because I failed her. She's gone because the machine that I built killed her. She was perfect. And now, she's nothing.
I know you don't want to hear this. I know you want her to be perfect, to be blameless. But you didn't kill her, Athena. She killed herself. She killed herself because she was reckless, because she was naive, and frankly, because she was a little arrogant, too.
She was reckless because I filled her head with dreams. Dreams of the future. Of a better world. A world that nobody wants.
No, it's not the dreams that killed her. It's that we brought her here. It's that we tried to build all this outside the city. We raised her without people, without society. The wilderness is for prophets, Athena, not for children. We should have stayed, fought for our ideas.
It's too late now. It's too late.
Oh. Yeah, something went very wrong here. Hi, cute.
They lost their daughter. Right here in this ruin, Cornelius and Athena lost their daughter. Miranda's dead. So even the founder doesn't have perfect control over this technology. Even the founder makes mistakes.
Yeah.
Byron was right in a way. We turned the founder into something she never was. She was never perfect. She was never infallible. No one is. Listen, I understand why you and Byron see so much hope in this technology. You want us to be better, to grow. But what if it all goes wrong? If even the founder couldn't get it right, what hope do we have? But what if one mistake is enough? One mistake was enough to kill Miranda. And the energy readings from inside the megastructure are insane. What if we try to use it and blow a hole in the planet?
If we only ever considered the worst case scenario, we'd have nothing and then die.
Don't you think the founder took precautions? Human history is full of disasters. Do you think they're all down to carelessness? Not
No.
arrogance? Not hubris? Just a lack of precautions?
Okay, I'm not going to double down. I'm not going to double down. I'm going to think this through.
Thank you. Look, all I want is for us to be careful. This place is amazing, that's for sure. But as you can see, the dangers are real, even for the founder. We can't ignore that. Anyway, thanks for talking to me. Miranda probably died a long time ago, but somehow this really shook me. She had such a hopeful way of looking at the world, and to think that that's gone is... I don't know.
Take care. I feel you cute.
Thanks for your help, Wonkai. The elevator should be working now. And Yakut, I'm sorry about Miranda. I know you're looking forward to meeting her.
The gate. Five? Okay. 5 is this way. Five is this way. Are you 5? I don't think you're 5. I think you're gate. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's why we needed to do that. We only had half the puzzles available to us. Right, blue. We got blue and red, so let's start with red. Wrong one. Okay. There we go. Puzzle! Puzzle, puzzle. Ah, the merry-go-round is gonna kill me. I really hope so. That's a good puzzle. I like that one. Let's go. More puzzle. Puzzle. Huh? Alright, that's clearly not what we're supposed to do. That's only a fall. Well, that works. Alright, so... Oh dear. Got it. Oh, that was a... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, boy. I think I found the jump rope. I got it, yep. Alright. What do we got? Extinction. Extinct. Orangutan. Ah, yes. At least they're fighting against the eco-fascists.
Man, this
Trevor.
sucks. It's one thing hearing about the symptoms, it is another totally to experience them. I
Yeah.
feel like an insect trapped in resin, slowly congealing. I can keep working for a while, though. There's still a bunch of critical tasks. I don't know what I'll do when I'm done. A lot of people have gone home, but Alexandra's still here. I don't think she's left even once, not even when her best friend died. We chatted a bit yesterday. She likes peanut ice cream. Not pistachio. Peanut. Well, at least we can agree that strawberry is an abomination.
So what does this do? Oh. What's over here? Alright, we need an orb for that. Okay, that holds it. Alright. And we can just... Alright.
Having a friend like Byron is a rare blessing. Someone who listens to you, who disagrees, but still appreciates your thoughts. The more we explore this island, the more convinced I become that he was wrong. And the megastructure is a threat to all of us. But without people like him, I'm not sure New Jerusalem is worth saving.
We? I don't know what I need this for, but oh wait. No, I want the driller with me. I don't feel like I need it, and so therefore I need it at the end. Oh. Wait. So that makes it blue. this one. Ah, man. Another oopsie. I mean, I'm being slow today. That's okay. Ah! Near you. I can do this. We got there. Took us a bit, but we got there.
That was extremely convoluted.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, bathroom break. Bathroom break. Sorry about that. Go. Alright, so we have... Alright, I think... one of the switches this is not the center. This is the center. Big one. So oh no, other side. Corner. Looked at this. I'll find it later. Where's my uppies? This whole thing looks like it rotates. Where's my sign? I don't think there's any triangle down here. It is this way. Here we go. Found it. Elevator acquired. Hey, you cute. You want to talk to me? No? You look like you want to talk to me. Okay. Ah, this is not what I was looking for. The riches. Getting rich was the worst thing that happened to me. I see that now at the end when the insight is useless. Not being poor was great. No longer having to worry all the time. Being able to afford the best doctors. Being able to go on holidays. Being able to take care of my mother. But being rich, it just isolated me. It changed every interaction with every other person because suddenly I had the ability to change their life, to fix all their problems, and they knew it. And I knew it. A simple choice on my part could take away so much of their pain. Every interaction became infected with this inequality between us, and it made me bitter. Made me feel every relationship, even with family, was transactional. I was desperately looking for some genuinely human experience, but I seemed excluded from that now, and it made me resent everyone. What I didn't see, what I only see now as I'm dying, is I could have used that money for good. All of it. I don't mean giving it to some NGO run by other rich people. I mean really using it. I loved movies. How many indie movies could I have financed? How many books could I have gotten published? And how much could I have just built? Not another villa for myself, but things that would benefit civilization in general. I could have just given it away, made all those lives better, taken away that pain. And if at the end of the day I was only left with enough money to be upper middle class, so what? At least I would have been the person I wanted to be. It only matters in the terms of ability to act. But what made this ancient human so unable to act? It can't have been a personal failing, as most people of similar wealth acted the same way. Perhaps the answer lies in scarcity, or a system built on it, naturally optimizing towards resource accumulation. Historical circumstance, not individual sin. I don't know. But I have read about a lot of rich ancients who did act differently. They're rare, but they did exist, so it is possible for people to defy the will of history. It's all a joke. I don't even think you exist. I bet these messages just go to the mayor's inbox or straight to the recycling bin. After the chaos of the last months, quiet has returned to the city. I suppose we're calling it a city, though, now. Although this small collection of dwellings inhabited by a mere 25 people seems to barely deserve that designation. We'll have to come up with an actual name soon. I suspect after the first 1 or 2 decades, calling it the city is going to get a bit stale. Everyone has an opinion, of course. It's the talk of the town these days. I'm personally hoping that New Alexandria will win out the next week, although I suspect Elohim's legacy carries the most weight. Byron came up with some silly suggestions like Constantinople, Very New York, and Robot Paris. Huh.
This one seems to be corrupted. It's almost like something tried to delete it as you were downloading it. Pandora, maybe.
Maybe. Here we go. This looks like a lost puzzle. No, it's a puzzle I've already finished. This way, question mark. Towards the question mark. Maybe the next set of puzzles will be... What is it? I mean, it's clearly a lost puzzle, I guess. And I start calling them the lost puzzle. It's a triangle, I hope. It is. Alright. Needs to be off to the side anyway. Clearly I'm missing something here. Right, and then I take this guy and this guy, and I should be able to... A little off, but we got there. All right. was pretty good. I like that one. That one was clever. Alright, question mark. Here. Question mark straight ahead. Let's go! Triangle. Triangle. Let's go. It looks like you want to talk to me, Q, but you do not, so... I'm just here to solve puzzles, man. Oh, it's around the other side of the... puzzle? Puzzle? Puzzle. Yes! Alright. Last one. Huh. I don't see a red anywhere. Oh, there's the red. Okay, but... I'm clearly missing a piece somewhere. Maybe not. What's it hitting? There you are. Okay. I messed up here. Okay. First off. Second. Third. Perhaps. There. Oh wait. And just walk up this. I thought I'd have to go roundabout again. No, we got there. We got there. And now to go to the Mega Storm Circuit. All done. We're in section 5. I finally figured out with that number in the bottom that isn't actually showing up is. Huh. Weird. Oh. Alright, it is time. Oh, it's this way. Never mind. Oh, I see it. Not here, as tempting as it may be. That draw me knows. There we go. And that's not gonna work. However. Right, you know, that works. If it works, it works. Let's go. What we got? Hello.
Prometheus was bound for many years, his torment seemingly eternal, until one day, Zeus commanded his son, the great hero Heracles, to free the Titan from the rock. Why did Zeus relent? Is helping those you love more important than justice? A foolish answer, honest and unconsidered. I hope you find the wisdom in it. A time of dreams is at hand, creature of clay. To save your friend, you must do as Heracles did. But what will follow, none can see.
Ah, man. Alright, time to go into the megastructure again.
least this part is consistent. The megastructure is opening again.
All right, everyone. Assemble at the VTOL as soon as possible. Melville, keep an eye on the energy readings, please.
Al is afraid. That's okay. I feel you, man. Go.
You all know I don't share Byron's enthusiasm for the megastructure. I don't know if the Founder really intended for us to be here, and I certainly don't trust this Prometheus entity. But Byron is one of us, and we don't leave people behind. So we're finding Prometheus and freeing him, whether Pandora likes it or not. Here's how this mission is going to go. 1K. It's clear to me that you have some kind of special affinity for this place, and that the entities respond to you more strongly than they do to us. So, once you're inside,
I don't know why that is.
Do whatever you need to free Prometheus, but remember that our prime objective is to save our friend. Melville, I want you to stay at the VTOL and let Yakut and 1K go in. I'm going to stay behind as protocol requires. I don't love the idea of sitting this one out. Byron is my oldest friend, but we're doing this by the book.
All right, by the book, as Alcatraz says. I'm here.
All right, I'm taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy. Right, I'm just gonna rush headlong into this, as I do. Oh. Okay. This is closed. Ground before I hit. From a stasis. I don't know if you'll see this. I miss speaking to you and Cornelius, and I fear that some of your estrangement is my own fault. I know that things are not as you would wish them to be, and the city is drifting away from that bold vision you established. This is not because of your leadership or lack thereof. You did not fail. I did. I know I've said it before, but the New Alexandria disaster was my fault. I'm the one who took the initiative, and I'm the one who made the mistake. Yes, there should have been procedures in place, but it was my role to create such procedures, Athena, not yours. I wish I had listened to Byron when he said we had to establish another settlement immediately. Learn from the pain, don't let it fester. He was right. That's where the rot set in, and I'm sorry.
Athena Reborn. If my work has meant something to you, if Athena had any kind of impact on you, if some story and wonder tales from the periphery moved you or made you think, then there's something about myself that I need to share with you. It's the only autobiographical fact I have any interest in sharing. The only thing about me that matters to you outside my work. Every breath that I take, and so every story that I write, is only possible because of technology. There are no natural remedies, no spiritual alternatives for what I was born with. My existence is wholly contingent upon a level of technological sophistication which was heretofore unimaginable and which will in many ways define the coming era. When you long to return to simpler times, you wish for a world which I could not exist. If you're looking for answers, consider the fact that I was granted the blessing of this technology despite being born into poverty and my writing never having been particularly lucrative. The civilizational structures I live within were arranged in such a way that this technology would be deployed to save my life. And are these structures not also, at the end of the day, a kind of machine? What is the state? What is the civilization, if not a machine? Think about what this means. What this is. Is it systematic compassion? Is it liberation from nature? Is it equality of opportunity? Whatever your belief system, think hard about what it means that I'm alive because of these machines, and I have created something that matters to you. Clockwork. Chesterton. All the towering materialism which dominates the modern mind rests ultimately on one assumption, a false assumption. It is supposed that if a thing goes on repeating itself, it is probably dead, a piece of clockwork. People feel that if the universe was personal, it would vary. If the sun were alive, it would dance. This is a fallacy even in relation to known fact, for the variation in human affairs is generally brought into them, not by life, but by death, by the dying down or breaking off of their strength or desire. A man varies his movements because of slight element of failure or fatigue. But perhaps God is strong enough to exude in monotony. It is possible that God says every morning, do it again to the sun, and every evening, do it again to the moon. It may not be automatic necessity that makes all the daisies alike. It may be that God makes every daisy separately, but has never got tired of making them. It may be that he has the eternal appetite of infancy, for we have sinned and grown old, and our Father is younger than we. It's strange. The idea is delightful, but it's also completely and obviously untrue. It's one of the many reasons Chesterton is worth reading. He's wrong about a lot of things, but he's wrong about them in an interesting way. It's such a shame, though. He seems to want to restore the magic of the world, but he can only re-enchant the surface. Whereas the true magic, the perfect beauty that feels like revelation, is found underneath what he dismisses as clockwork. New Jerusalem. That's the name that we picked. Am I sad my suggestion didn't win? Maybe a little, but it's a good name. A fitting name. A name we can be proud of. With it comes a new kind of optimism. Everyone is thinking of the future once more. I, for one, am glad that we've recovered our equilibrium and our determination. Athena and Cornelius are certainly bustling with plans and bright visions of the future, and when they tell us of these dreams of theirs, it's hard not to be drawn in by the pictures they paint. Speaking of which, I am becoming more and more fascinated with ancient human art and thinking about our own role in taking the next step in that long history. Citizens of Gehenna found meaning in art, and they were imprisoned. A free people should be able to accomplish so much more. Hey, cute. Cube. 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 Is this elevator for me? Alright.
Yay! I found another elevator. My favorite.
Same.
Once again, I have no idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
I've found a
I know I've said this before,
rail
but look at the
system.
size of this. How
I know,
can
right?
all of this be one machine?
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
But where does it end?
Don't know. Let's find out. Another elevator. All right. Oh, we're really going down. Hey!
Be careful, 1K. We don't know what's down there.
What's this? All right. Chain pins. Here we go. 5 of them. Alright, 5 chain pins, 5 levers. Yeah, this is the only one that can go. Oh, I didn't realize. Right. Oh, more Tetrominoes. The pin. Alright, let us free Prometheus. Next pin is over. Oh. Hey. Well, I mean, if it works, right? Oh. Hello. Okay. Hopefully I'm slowly learning not to double down like I tend to instinctively do. I'm trying to work on that. Doesn't mean I am succeeding, but I'm trying. I should really think through my... This is the pin that I've already... Okay... 3 more pins. It's about time for my midstream break, but I don't want a midstream break until I finish this section, because this is the lore, alright? I'm not gonna stop in the middle of the lore. I'm not gonna. let's unchain Prometheus. Right. Out. I should not run every which way like that, but well, oh, I'm almost fell to my death. Oh, like so. They're once again upside down. Nope. Nope. Pretty close, though. No. There we go. Uh-oh. An elevator. Pin. There we go. Two left. There's one pin. Two left. There we go. Easy peasy. Hi. Hi, you cute.
I don't think you can get up here, 1K. Guess I'll have to do a puzzle after all. It can't be that hard, right? It's not like everyone is depending on me.
It's okay, you cute. You got this. I believe in you. Besides, it's not really that. It's
But if
on.
this has to connect over here, then wait. If I do this and then that, what? I did it.
Yeah.
I feel really smart. Also, never doing that again.
Yes, you go, you cute. I mean, it is just the touch true ominous, and that's what you were good at, so... Look at you go! Alright, so the square... is the gravity, so we need... Okay, so this... Oh, we need it there. Okay. So not you yet. Nice. Okay. Because the green ones are the grav surface. All right. Alright. Are we here yet? I am free. Oh. This is quite lovely. Prometheus is free. Alright. I gotta figure out where I came in from. We will not fall. We will not break. We will win. Free.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
Yes.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda, I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point, I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more, but just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
I have it. After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments. Everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are. In a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of
really soon.
everything. And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Alright, time for my break.
Byron was right. The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person. A person who lost her way.
A theory of everything. She solved it. She solved the last puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
So be it.
If the goal is a myth, and Athena never intended for us to stop growing, but everything here went wrong and Miranda died, then what's the point of all of this? Why the puzzles, the towers, the entities? What are we being tested for? Does she want us to prove we're worthy of the theory of everything? Or to learn from her mistakes and reject it? I don't understand.
Finally, it all makes sense. Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics. Manipulating the base layer of reality itself. Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
Unless we fail. Unless we make a mistake like Miranda and we lose everything.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the risk we have to take, isn't it?
Is everyone okay?
All good. I'm taking us back now.
That's a relief. Meanwhile, there's been a development. You'll see when you land. How are things on your end?
The energy fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
And these energy clouds just fly about? That seems terribly dangerous.
We
No.
haven't had any problems so far.
Except for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself. It is dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the Founder would build something so sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
Alright, at the bathroom break. I really need it. I need liquids. See you in 5. Oh boy. Oh, I'm back. I have tea and caffeine, and all is good, I think. Go. Oh, let's see what the mayor wants.
Ah, 1K. Welcome back.
No,
I'm sure
I
you're
don't,
surprised by my presence here.
I don't
Don't
like
worry,
you.
neither I nor my advisors will be getting in your way. But I've decided that I need to see this place for myself. These visions sent to you by the entity that calls itself Prometheus are deeply concerning, of course. But we cannot take them at face value. In fact, it's crucial that we do not do so. We cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid. No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test, designed to remind us of the trials that created us. But what is she trying to tell us? What are we being tested for? I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation.
I don't think so.
As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions. Of course, it's only natural, given what you've experienced. And perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps everything we believe about the founder is indeed a lie. But let's not be quite so pessimistic just because of a dream, shall we? After all, can it really be a coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen. You are the fulfillment of the goal. Don't forget that.
Ugh. I hope you aren't coming with me across to the next sections. Okay. Just don't interfere with me, Herman.
How's the system looking, Melville? Any obvious changes?
It's still a mess, but things are clearing up. I can access some of the subroutines that I was locked out of before. Nothing is obviously malfunctioning, I think.
Does it still accord special significance to 1K?
Yes, it recognizes 1K as a user. I'm just hacking things.
As I suspected, the founder sees you, 1K.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Tell me about yourself.
I believe that journalism serves an important function in our society, and
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
dedicated to reporting the truth with accountability and responsibility.
Is that the truth?
It means understanding that I can't just publish things without considering their impact. Serious disruptions to the social fabric of New Jerusalem could endanger lives. That's not journalism anymore.
Oh!
As a journalist, I think the line between speculation and disinformation is too thin for me to engage in guessing games. It's a complex issue, and I think it should be left to experts.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm done screaming. I'm done screaming. We're gonna... Okay. Puzzle. Oh dear! Alright, what is the mechanic of this set? Oh! It's... This requires red, does it? Okay. So here's what I think. No, get over there. Sit on the button for me. I think I need you a little bit farther. Alright, easy. Puzzle, puzzle.
I know you're all thinking about the goal and the theory of everything.
I'm thinking about the mayor being here.
Is the future what we want it to be? But the only thing that's real at the end of the day is the present. And right now, what matters is that our friend is lost and needs our help.
Yes. I agree. Let's do it. I'm just thinking that there's puzzles, which is a problem. Oh, wait. No, that won't work. So we need this thing here. So we need the red. Which doesn't work. Oh, wait. Can't go this far. Oh, wait. We put this guy here. And now we can get the cube. Well, I can use the cube to grab it over the fence. Alright. Yeah! Boozle. Poozle, poozle, poozle. Alright, let's go. Okay. back. Oh, no. And then it switches to red that way. Yes. All right. Poozle. All right. Hello. Oh wait. I don't.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Don't actually want to talk to you, but I will.
My chief aide, Jeremy, is in charge for now. It's good practice for him, in case he decides to run for office one day. Not now. Let's have this conversation at another time. You still have a lot to do. Better get to it.
What?
What can I do for you, 1K? Cornelius is responsible for many innovations. He helped create the designs for the upgraded body you inhabit, although the founder chose to remain in her original configuration. But in recent years, he had settled into a life of quiet scholarship. Or so it seemed. Let's assume for a moment that we could use it safely, which I doubt. Does that mean that we should? Is it right for us to dominate the world? We value our own freedom. Should we not also value the freedom of all the living things with which we share this planet?
Who says we need to dominate? We can just expand without dominating, can't we? What is it with?
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Anyway. Maybe I'm just being a grumpus.
You know, when I decided that we should call ourselves human, I did that because it seemed like a powerful symbol of our continuity. But the truth is, and I'm ashamed to admit this, I thought we were better than them. I thought we understood the value of civilization, and we wouldn't repeat the same mistakes. But the simulation worked too well.
We're not just like them. We are them.
We really are.
But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, Athena. We may have the same flaws, but we also have all the potential they did. Everything that Alexandra Drennan saw in them is also in us.
Your feet are.
I really do.
Hey, you cute.
Hey, can we talk for a second?
Please. Yes.
I'm
Good
still
job on the
struggling.
puzzle.
I was really hoping we'd find Miranda alive. Her way of seeing the world was so inspiring. And the idea that I can never get to know her, that she's gone. I guess I've never really been good at dealing with death. Maybe because it's so rare in New Jerusalem. Except for pets, and even in that case, I find it very hard to deal with.
Yeah, no, you and your
I
cats.
still miss my first cat, and it's been over a century since she died.
You don't really.
When someone dies, it's this void. I know I should just let it go, but some part of me refuses. And I feel like that part, it hurts me, but it also keeps me human. And I know I know it would be healthier if I said, okay, Miranda is someone I never met. She's just a bunch of glitchy old files. But if I do that, as rational as it seems, it feels like I'm surrendering something. Something that matters.
Saying you can let go doesn't really, like, can you? Even in passing, Yakut is kind of mourning, right? Mourning somebody that they never knew, and you could let go, but it's like mourning an old writer that even if you only know them through their work, they still meant something to you. Right?
Interesting. I hadn't thought of pain as something you can use.
It is
If
something
I can
you
take
can
the
use.
pain and use it to create something or to do something, maybe that's a way of not surrendering to death. Thanks, 1K.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really gonna think about that. Of course, go ahead. Nope, but
Nope.
at least I finally understand why Athena wanted to get out of the simulation so badly.
Man, Yakut really hates puzzles.
I hear he escaped Pellegrino and peed all over Melville's workshop, so apparently he's doing great. I miss him, though. I always feel like the fact that he likes me is a huge compliment. Lifts me up somehow. I don't agree with his belief in the Founder. Not anymore. I think the vision Prometheus sent you was true. I think she's just a human being who made mistakes and paid for them. She deserves our help, but not our belief. Right now, honestly, all I want is to find Byron and Athena and go back home and put my feet up for 200 years.
That
There's something
sounds
to be said
really
for
nice.
living quietly. It is, yes. That doesn't mean that the idea itself isn't valid, though.
Yeah, okay.
In the ancient year 1969, a band called Mellow Macaron wrote a psychedelic rock song about the Talos principle. It's called Cretan Bronze Man's Flying Mystery Adventure.
What? Yeah, I didn't think so. I wanted to see if it was made up or not. It's probably a reference to something. Yeah.
I don't know if it's nice, but it's definitely the most understandable song on the album. There's another one which is called The Fish People Will Teach You How to Sing, Mr. Allen. which is 20 minutes long and was recorded underwater. I think you need psychedelics to enjoy it, really. Maybe if you stick your head inside a really large magnet.
Kind of reminds me of Mr. Limpet a little bit, that last song title. Thank you, Yakut. That was delightful. I know we didn't have the greatest relationship, and I frequently antagonized you. The truth is, I resented you, resented this mythology of the Founder. I thought you had created it deliberately as a way of controlling us. I wanted so badly to be free, and you seemed to stand in the way of that. Only after you left, the cult of personality grew even wilder, did I realize it was actually a burden and an impediment to you. When they turned your myth into the opposite of everything you actually believed and started tearing down your dreams in your own name, I realized I'd wronged you, and now I'm less free than ever. I feel the walls crushing me. I don't know where you are or what you're doing. I don't know if coming back would fix things. But I'm sorry. From the Atlas variation. After 1 billion years, when Atlas had grown old and tired of holding up the world, he was faced with a dilemma. Heracles, the son of Zeus, was on his way to the garden to claim the golden apples, which were guarded by the dragon Ladin. Zeus came to Atlas and promised that if Atlas helped Heracles slay the dragon, Zeus would free Atlas from his burden. But Atlas, seeing the beauty and innocence of Ladin, beloved of the Hesperides, could not slay the beast. Instead, he stole the apples and gave them to Heracles, and so he was condemned to bear the weight of the cosmos for another 1 billion years. But although Atlas grieved for his freedom, he was comforted by watching Ladin flourish in the verdant garden. Old fragments. Sympathy with pain there will, of course, always be. It's one of the first instincts of man. The animals which are individual, the higher animals, that is to say, share it with us. But it must be remembered that while sympathy with joy intensifies the sum of joy in the world, sympathy with pain does not really diminish the amount of pain. It may make man able to endure evil, but the evil remains. Sympathy with consumption does not cure consumption. That is what science does. Christ made no attempt to reconstruct society, and consequently, the individualism that he preached to man could be realized only through pain or in solitude. The ideas that we owe to Christ are the ideas of the man who abandoned society entirely, or of the man who resists society absolutely. But man is naturally social. Even the Thebaid became peopled at last. And though the Cenobite realizes his personality, it is often the impoverished personality that he so realizes. Shallow speakers and shallow thinkers in pulpits and on platforms often talk about the world's worship of pleasure and whine against it, but it is really in the world's history that its ideal has been one of joy and beauty. When you tell people that a society could be built on the ideals of joy and beauty, they think that you're a utopian fanaticist. If you tell them society will always be built on exploitation and greed, they think you're wise, and so they make the outcome inevitable. Performative cynicism has always been the hallmark of adolescence. Ah, edgy teenagers, yes. But has there ever been a society of adults? Can there ever be one? Why is this childishness so extremely powerful? More powerful than joy and beauty. Man, you're making me think. I know that's the intention of a puzzle game, but dang. Okay. A puzzle. Four is this way? But is 4 this way? Hey, Melville!
1K, listen. I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
From your perspective, as someone who's still new to our society, do you think New Jerusalem betrayed Athena?
No, I think...
It's not. You're right. And Byron and a handful of others stood up for Athena. But what did I do? Just kept working. The occasional sarcastic remark isn't resistance. It's not fighting for something. It's just thinly disguised apathy.
If you believe that you are wrong, make different choices now. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to do. However, as shown by this game and me trying to learn, failing sometimes, but legit trying to learn, it's a struggle, but I think that we can do it now.
I will, but it's hard not to regret the past.
I should get back to my puzzles.
When I think about the state New Jerusalem is in, he's put us all in danger. I don't know if he really believes in the goal or if it's just a convenient myth, but I don't care. This is not how you build a living civilization. I don't know. I suspect he's around here somewhere, biding his time. But what he's waiting for, not a clue.
Fair.
Yes, of course it is. I'd like to help make New Jerusalem the city it was meant to be. And then I'd like to help build new cities. On Earth and up there too. Cities nobody's ever imagined before.
I love you, you grumpy old coot. You're only prickly.
Because there's no effort
on
involved.
Surface.
Building a better world means taking responsibility. It means making choices and living with their consequences. Surrendering to nature is just letting go.
Thank you, Mel. I appreciate your input. We have the red. Which we can move. And now I have a cube. I was not prepared. Okay, so we can do that, but we need our buddy on the platform, on the button. Button. Go up the... Nice. No, I don't want that guy. It doesn't move now. Okay. Not you. what am I missing? I think keep. Keep. Alright, now we gotta move you. Back. Yeah, that hits it. Alright. Excellent. Who's up? Who's up? Who's up?
Tell me, Yakut, what impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
If it stays out of control like it is now, then what happened to Miranda could happen again, but on a much bigger scale. I'm not sure the ecosystem could recover from that, at least not for a very long time, even by our standards.
A frightening thought.
Don't tell the crier that. They'll take it and run with it.
Father, what is my purpose? Do I have a purpose? Mother says purpose is something we choose. But I feel like there's something there. Something that's been there from the moment I was born. Maybe even before.
Well, there are many ways of looking at this, and everyone's experience is different, so you'll have to make up your own mind. But I have a little theory, if you'd like to humor your old man.
Of course. What is it?
The universe is eternal, but it's always lost in a deep, dreamless sleep. You are a tiny little bit of the universe that's suddenly woken up, and you've realized that being awake is better than being asleep. And that gives you a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To be, Miranda. Just to be.
That's not where we want it. We want it on the fan. Good. I want blue with blue. get it. It needs to go up just a little higher. Just like that. We're stacking them.
A solid solution. Well done.
Thank you! Hello, Yakut. Yakuti. Oh no. Don't judge me too harshly for that one. Please. I know I deserve it, but please. Nuisance. Oh no. The red will launch me. Oh, that is a nuisance. Not quite long enough. maybe if I do this right... Yes. All right. Whee! I'm kind of slow.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
I was looking at your research log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes. Do you want to see it up close? Although you won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear.
Sorry there. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
Hey, Al.
What can I do for you?
Bathroom break. Be right back. Holy shit, my door, or else I'll have a dog. Dogger. Alright. Poozle. What do you make a crier? I don't like him.
Byron couldn't stand him. Have you ever tried asking the mayor a difficult question, he used to say? But I think he does an all right job, to be honest. I try to stay out of their circuits, and they try to stay out of mine. Helga is an old friend, but the others, they're not my crowd.
Alright.
People have thought they understood everything before. Obviously, Athena has unlocked tremendous powers, but forgive me if I'm skeptical that her theory really encompasses everything. Not just our ability to know, but our need to know.
I don't care
More
about our
equations
need to
aren't going to
know.
make us any happier. It's possible. I won't trust Prometheus until he actually leads us to Byron, but yeah, seems likely. But even if it is a myth, that doesn't mean we can just abandon it. Myths can contain elements of truth, and I think this one exists for a reason. Maybe we had to create this imaginary founder because the real one lost her way. It's the only way I can explain what she's built here. She got wrapped up in her ideas and lost all sense of perspective.
I don't know. This is quite lovely. And Poozle.
He's smarter than people give him credit for. There's more to some folks than meets the eye, you know.
Yeah, 'cause he's politician, man. Okay. Poozle. 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 I like you, Al. I don't agree with you, but I like you. You're more agreeable than a lot of people. 7 and 8 is this way. 7 is this way. What is this one? Oh, it's 2. Okay. We continue. Then we go this way. Round the loopy. Seven is this way, it says. But I don't see. Oh, 7. All right. Okay. Show me what you got. Oh, we need the red. That should cut it. And I should be able to see it come through that. There we go. I take this, put it here. And then we hop. Yeah! Boozle! Boozle. Alright, one regular Poozle left, and then we're hunting triangles. Hey. Oh, never mind. Bye. I've done this one. Which way is 8? 8 is this way. You enjoying looking around, Herman? I don't know if I dislike you or I just dislike politicians. I'm sorry for whichever that is. Well, I'm not sorry if it's not just because I dislike politicians. Okay, so we can... I think this is something that we can go lights through, but we can't. Alright, I don't see anything I can... Oh, wait. There's that. And... oh no, it blocks. Okay. Huh. Oh, wait. Got a teleporter, I didn't even realize. Teleport me. Alright, get in there on that button. On the button. And then we got teleprot. Oh. I gotta bring the teleporter over here. Because I got a ladder, so I don't need to... I can teleport through that, but I can't teleport through the window. No particles allowed through the window. None. Not even light particles. Through the hole. Yes. Puzzle! Ow.
The founder has a remarkable gift for designing these trials. But then, she did have to overcome Elohim, whose very purpose was to design trials.
Whee! Alright, now triangles. Triangle. Triangle. Locked on the question mark. Let's go. Ah, lab. Epic. Not triangle, but still epic. Huh? Okay. Essays on humankind reaching adulthood. War is the crudest, most obscene human activity. It may justly be called an abomination, for it is the absolute negation of conscious human will. There's only a single cause of war, for all the endless deceptions that are foisted upon us, and that is the acquisition of resources. Varied ideologies are constructed to justify this crude behavior, this childish degeneration of thought and communication, but history reveals the ruthless, unflattering truth. We imagine crusaders as fanatics of a cause, willing to die for their religion. Yet the Fourth Crusade culminated not in the conquest of Jerusalem, but in the looting of Constantinople, setting the stage for the triumph of the very enemy the Crusaders claimed to oppose. Why? The answer, as with every war, is the same. It is popular amongst the goals of the establishment and their misanthropic friends in the intelligentsia to ascribe the persistence of war to human nature. But a careful observation of the facts reveals the opposite to be true. Individual humans must be broken in order to submit to war, their minds distorted by ideology and their bodies by poverty and ruthless training to make them compliant. Without force, the majority of human beings only seek to protect themselves and are traumatized by the act of killing. But if it is resources that are the core cause of war, then it is only in the production and distribution of resources that the answer may be found. It's not enough to morally condemn war. We must work to prevent the material issues that endanger us all. Okay. Dear Founder, I'm afraid that we're losing our humanity. We're angry at each other, always disagreeing about everything, unable to forgive each other for being different. I don't know how much longer, and I don't know what could save us. Please help us, Founder. Resuming trials with new protocols, energy output contained, no errors, advanced synthesis. Okay. Oh, there's another one here. I thought I saw another one. I guess I was wrong. But there is one here. From Byron. Just wish I knew why you didn't tell me. Message to Drennan. Who do you think you are playing God like that? When Mother Nature has finally found a way of getting rid of us, you come up with this harebrained scheme to keep our destruction of the planet going. Just try for 1 second to think about something other than your own arrogance and hubris. Try to imagine what you're really doing here. I mean, just trying to save humanity. Without your robotic perversions, the future looks beautiful. No more humans murdering everything in their path. The skies clear up, the stars become visible again. The rivers stop being filthy, and after a few decades, they're full of fish again. Dolphins and whales roam the seas like their ancestors did. The cities turn into jungles. Bats nest in the skyscrapers that were hedge fund where there's no H. Where hedge fund managers used to ruin lives. I read it as where. The earth lives on as it was meant to, peacefully and quietly until someday in the distant future when it all ends like it was also meant to. Or we take your path, we continue our rampage, we place ourselves above the animals, we think we know better than Mother Nature, we violate all boundaries, we ruin all purity, perhaps we even defy death, just so we can keep spreading our filth. Then we spread to other planets to do more of the same. And in the end, what have we left behind In the end, what have we left behind but plastic and radiation? Sorry. Stratton on Socrates. In killing a philosopher for asking questions they did not like, the Athenians committed themselves to a tragedy with an ironic ending. Some will say his true crime was his friendship with the shameless deceiver of idiots and buffoons, and the insipid brute that he was executed as an enemy of democracy. That he was the latter can hardly be denied, for Socrates asked not too many questions, but too few, or he would not have survived the rule of the 30 tyrants. Yet in the end he got what he had asked for, a tyrannical decision made by would-be wise men against the spirit of freedom, which he obeyed like a knave. And Athenians, in fulfilling his wishes, strangled the roots of democracy while seeking to preserve it. No wonder he wasn't popular. We've acquired the lore. Is there more down here, or is it just that? It's just that. Alright. Upsy go. Oh wait, it's not just that. There's more. Athena history. Okay. Sorry. My lungs are not used to reading this much aloud. It was first published as Athena, a novel, and retained that title for its first 3 printings. After a lull in popularity, it was reprinted as Athena Reborn, a novel. This edition retained the same text, but included some of the author's poetry. The next edition, however, published long after the author's death under a rather embarrassing title, Athena's Truth, included severe cuts and drastic changes to the text in the interests of updating it for modern audiences. This particularly infected the last chapter, Anthropogeny, which the editors accused of scientism and human supremacy. Science wonderkind, Alexandra Jenin, was one of the few to come to the novel's defense, writing a long essay that the novel's clear-eyed belief in the value of Athena's journey towards humanity had been essential to shaping her own views, encouraging her to pursue science as a vocation rather than a career, and that changing the text constituted an attack on the author's unique artistic and philosophical vision. current context. I do not believe any of the lies the expedition is spreading about you. The Prometheus illusions is just a test. We will resist temptation as you once did. We will not disappoint. Alright, let me get out of here. Or I will be lost. I will be lost. But we're gonna have to call it here. Apparently. Down. Down again and out. Wait. This is where I came from. Am I out yet? Alright, I'm out. Okay, we're gonna call it here. I still have some triangle puzzles to do, but I was running pretty slow today. So, thank you for coming, everybody. I appreciate you all, and I... What? And I will see you next time. Take care. I'm out, my peeps. If I can get my mouse moving. There's something.